Hey everybody. So today we have some Barbie Legacy Challenge gameplay. We have Charlie, which is the bigger dog rolling around making a mess. We have little Luna, who looks like she's about to join him. We have a very pregnant Barbie. And the little boy is Mello. That's Barbie's son from a previous relationship with Druv Khumar. He has passed on. So now she's with Bob Ruano, and how that happened is actually crazy. Right now we're in the San Myshuno apartment, and she grew up in one of the apartments, like born and raised, lived there her whole life. One day she was on Cupids Corner scrolling through. She had seen Bob, and he had a certain trait that she didn't like. I think it was gloomy. So she ended up swiping. Once Druv had passed on, she was like really lonely and kind of like stuck with a son. And, we still needed a daughter to continue the heir of the Barbie legacy. One day, Barbie's in the hallway after walking Luna. So, come to find out, he had moved across the hall. So now they're thinking that this is fate, some sort of coincidence, because no way did we swipe past each other on the dating app. Me and my childhood home. So they've just been together since she is pregnant with his child, and she has currently moved into his apartment. The apartment has not been renovated yet. So let's get into the legacy gameplay. So this is my third generation Barbie. She is pet vet Barbie. And obviously the main goal is to own your own veterinarian business. You do want to become really good friends, like best friends with the animals along the way. And the goal is to own 3 of your own. So far we have 2 dogs. Luna was Barbie's and Charlie was Bob's. So I'm thinking that maybe we should try to adopt a cat or something. And the aspiration has to be friend of the animals. We've already completed something so far. We still have to successfully train out some misbehaviors and feel the love a few more times. Oh, Charlie boy, come here, baby. He's so cute. Look, she's throwing hearts at him. He's adorable. I do want to add a little kitten to the household, so let's see how we can adopt one. Okay, so it gives you a pre-selected menu with a bunch of different cats that you can choose from, and it does let you choose up to 3. And it says the service fee is $200. They're all so cute. I only do want one though, and I think it's gonna be Noodle. I'm loving Noodle's colors, and he is just so cute, and he's a kitten. Definitely want him. Oh, look, that's our mom right there. That's Barbie generation too. She was business Barbie and she maxed out her angel investor career. Isn't she pretty? And they live right there in that door behind her. Also, the same apartment that Barbie generation 3 grew up in. Matter of fact, let's use her to keep little Mello busy because Mello will be running around getting into everything. So she should spend some time with her grandson. So I've never adopted a cat like this before. I usually just go into Cass and, design like the pet of my dreams. But I guess this guy usually comes when you adopt a pet. So I guess he's here to drop it off. Adoption evaluation. I don't know what that is. All my years I've owned cats and dogs, I've never formally adopted a pet this way. Oh, and now we got neighbors coming with gifts. I really don't have time for this. I'm trying to meet my new kitten. Why must everyone always pick the wrong time? Oh my god, look how cute Noodle is. He's so little, I didn't even notice him. Oh yes, he's adorable. I'm so happy he's part of our family, and he looks like he's getting along with Luna. So I'm not really sure how this works, but I don't know how long this guy hangs around for. But I think it's time he could just go now. Oh, and let's add some bowls, because I don't even think there's any bowls in this house, not even for the 2 pets we already had. So we'll add some bowls, some beds, some things for the pets. Pink for Luna, yellow for Charlie, and I guess red for Noodle. And Noodle needs a litter box as well. I don't know about keeping it in the kitchen though. I think we could find a better spot for it. The hallway should be perfect, right by the door. And to make little Noodle feel even more at home, I want to get him a little scratching post. I'm not sure why this guy is still here just hanging around. Let's fill up their bowls for them. Oh my god, Charlie is making a disaster in the hallway. And finally, this guy's leaving. I guess he takes the cat carrier with him. I thought that was like ours to keep. Okay, I think it's dinner time for them. Let's call them all to eat. Why is a Noodle popping up? Wait, Noodle's not part of the family at the bottom. Now I need to investigate this because what was this guy in my house all those hours for and what did I pay the $200 for? I'm like looking around for Noodle, I don't see him. That bald guy that just ran by was Messiah, Barbie's father. Did we lose Noodle? Did he take him back with him? I guess we'll just have to try the process again. I'm not sure what happened. Oh no, and now Noodle's gone? Where did Noodle go? I got so attached to Noodle already, and it's looking like he went to the same spot that Baby's taken away from Hugo, which is in the void, nowhere to be found. Gone. Alright, well, I still want a cat. Unfortunately, it won't be Noodle, but I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Let's see who else would be a good fit for our family. And once again, they're all so adorable, but I'm gonna go with Heidi. And this time I'm gonna pay closer attention and make sure everything goes correct and Heidi becomes a permanent part of our family and doesn't just come visit with this guy for an hour for $200. I guess that's what the point of this adoption evaluation is, but I just need to figure out how to finish it and complete it. First, let's make sure Heidi's sweet, cute, and gets along with our family. Still comparing her to Noodle because Noodle was literally adorable and like rolling around. But Heidi seems to have a lot of energy, and she looks like she's already gravitating towards Mello. Aw, look how she's skipping through the house, or hopping, should I say. Alright, I think we're gonna keep her. Now let's see how to, I guess, permanently adopt her and end the evaluation successfully. Okay, so I figured it out. With Noodle, I never did this, which means I also likely was not charged, but whatever. I still kind of wish I had Noodle, but we're just gonna move on and be happy with Heidi. So we have this pop-up, are you sure you want to adopt? Awesome, and then we could change her name. Yeah, because Heidi's not it. I guess Pumpkin it is. She is orange, so I guess it suits her. A little basic, but it'll do. And now, because she is fully adopted, we should be able to call her over to eat. I'm sure she's starving. Aw, look at her little hops and jumps. That is a big bowl for a little girl. But she is dogging it. Oh my goodness, she is just too cute. Let's actually wander around the house in this point of view. Aw, Charlie, full of energy. Mello and Charlie. Little Luna girl. And Luna loves to climb under furniture. That is her safe space. Alright, hold up. Everybody hold up. Breaking news. Barbie is in labor. I have been waiting for this moment for way too long. And I'm just really praying it's a girl so she could take on the next heir of the Barbie legacy. Because the more kids that Barbie has, I just think she's gonna lose her mind. She really only wanted one. She really wanted none. She just wanted to be friends with the animals, but, you know, due to the legacy challenge, she had to have at least one daughter. Let's get a bassinet up in here so she can give birth to Generation 4 Mermaid Barbie. And Mermaid Barbie is going to have the special mermaid bassinet. And it better be Mermaid Barbie and not another boy, because Barbie will crash out. This bassinet is so pretty. I've never used it before. Alright, the ultimate revealing moment. Yes, it's a girl, and she shall be named Barbie with 4 eyes for Generation 4. Finally, Barbie's childbearing days are over. I'm sure she's happy about that. Now we can finally open up the vet business, renovate the house, and get a move on things. Generation 3 still has a lot of work to be done. She still needs to complete her aspirations and open up her veterinarian business. I was holding off on the veterinarian business until she finished having babies, so she could kind of let Bob either be a stay-at-home dad, send them to daycare while she, runs her business. Because if she was pregnant and trying to run the vet business or, we had started it beforehand, it just wouldn't have made sense and Barbie would have been burnt out. Oh, isn't Barbie so beautiful? But there is an issue. Remember when I said they swiped past each other on Cupids Corner? Well, Lloyd Gomez is the one that she swiped right on. And she did have a very brief relationship with him. And 99.99% sure he fathered this child. I don't know what to tell Bob. I don't even know how Barbie ended up in a mess like this. Should we tell Bob? Oh my god, Bob is meeting the baby. He doesn't even know. He can't even tell. Or maybe he can. Yeah, 'cause his energy just switched up a little too quick and too much for me. Oh no, now he just ran away. Oh my goodness, he probably about to go order a paternity test online. Look, at the end of the day, Bob, you're gonna love me, you're gonna love my babies too. But no lie, that does make me really sad because Bob is a great man, a great boyfriend. He's going to be a great husband, and I know he would have been a great father. Lloyd is an a-hole. He's a nobody. He's a loser. So this kind of sucks. First baby daddy, dead and gone. Second one is a loser. Damn, Barbie. At least they help make some beautiful children. If you like this mess, follow for more.